YouTube pipe community. Wanted to share my smoking experience for the evening with you all. I am giving Warped Saint Espresso a chance. So this is kind of a rarity for me. It was a aromatic that I was excited to try. I'm not typically an aromatic smoker. I'm not so far as Bradley from Stuff and Things, where I turn my nose up at everything. There are some notable exceptions, but for the most part, aromatics aren't part of my regular rotation. I'm smoking it in this Blakemar Bulldog, new to me. I picked it up on eBay. You can get these at really reasonable prices. Mike Billington over at Blakemar, still going. He's kind of a one-man shop, so you get a kind of a factory pipe, but it's essentially an artisan-made pipe. There's just one guy, it's him, and when he's gone, that's it. So it's amazing that you can get these for a price under a Peterson Savinelli pipe, but similar, if not better quality, artisan made. So really enjoying this pipe. I didn't have to do much to clean this one up. It came to me in pretty good shape. I don't have a buffing wheel, so I got the stem black, but at some point I'll have to shine it up. Coming to the end of the bowl here. I'll skip ahead a little bit. I like it. When I opened the tin, I was a little bit disappointed. So this is supposed to be, it's basically all Cavendish, but it's not your typical Cavendish. It's got kind of a red Virginia Cavendish and mixed with, it's 3 Cavendishes, mixed with a, I guess, Kentucky typical black Cavendish, unsweetened, and then there's a Dominican cigar leaf Cavendish. So that's kind of a unique mix, and it's supposed to be kind of, Saint Espresso is supposed to be kind of a coffee tasting kind of deal, or at least that's what I was expecting. I'm getting towards the end of the bowl here. I should have jumped on a little sooner, but I was kind of forming my thoughts. So when I opened the tin, I was hoping for more of a kind of a stronger coffee flavor, and it was, but not very aromatic. That's kind of what you hear about this one, is it's not overly aromatic, and the smell in the tin is every bit as aromatic as anything you've ever smelled. Maybe I forget. There's a CAO one that's pretty strong. It's not quite that bad, but this one it smells. If you've ever had Nutty Irishman, whatever the CND puts in Nutty Irishman is definitely in here. That kind of Irish cream they definitely put on this, and that was much stronger than I was expecting. So my hopes were a little bit dashed immediately when I opened the tin, but it looks nice. It's not gloopy or anything like that. So they typically have white inserts. This one's kind of more of a coffee colored. I don't know how well the tobacco never seems to show up well on camera, but there you can see it has almost an espresso color of kind of deep browns, a little bit almost blacks, but and some slightly medium and dark browns is basically what you're seeing. Moisture content is good to go in my opinion. Some people might say it's too dry. This to me is just about perfect. Um, the cut is a little irregular. There are a few kind of larger flakes in here. Kind of by the rest is shorter ribbons. But yeah, it is kind of just a mix. Thinking maybe this is like the cigar leaf almost, but anyway. But yeah, definitely you get a very strong Irish cream kind of smell from it, which didn't put me off, but it wasn't expecting that. I guess I was expecting more espresso coffee, dark coffee smells. Um, there's a little bit of a coffee smell to it, but you have to kind of search for it past the Bailey's Irish cream note. Um, so, fired my pipe up. And when you first light it up, having all the component tobaccos being Cavendished, it's definitely more muted to start, and you really get the creaminess of both the top note and then just Cavendish qualities. And it starts off, it's not just hot air like sometimes you get with just Cavendish blends, um, but it does start off more subtle, very not a whole lot of, like, I was hoping for like a dark, bold espresso, and I certainly didn't get that at the beginning. It never quite makes it to that point, but it does build on itself as you go down the bowl. I'm getting towards the heel, so I don't have much left here, but it does have a little bit of a cigar note to it. Not If you're used to smoking cigars, it's not going to be anything like smoking a cigar, but you can, if you have smoked cigars, you can pick that out. You can pick out the regular burley, and you can kind of pick out those very subdued Virginias. None of it is, it's slightly sweet, but not super sweet. Um, but yeah, it's actually a very, it's mellow, but not too mellow, and it gets less mellow as you go. Um, and it does have some kind of coffee notes to it. It does go a little bit more towards the frappuccino kind of side of the flavor as opposed to espresso, but not overly sweet, like a Starbucks frappuccino would be. Um, so yeah, I think the room note is more aromatic. So if you're not really an aromatic smoker, but you're gonna be around a campfire or something with people that are expecting you to smoke something that smells nice for them, um, this would still kind of fit the bill for that without being overly aromatic for you. Um, I like it. It smokes cool, very cool, and it you know I'm get down to the heel now, but it stays lit, stays cool, lots of creaminess, and kind of a building, rich, kind of medium coffee flavor. So not quite the espresso that I had hoped, but it is nice one, and I think I will certainly revisit. So, anyways, that's my quick down and dirty on Warped Saint Espresso. Um, if you're not an aromatic smoker, um, this might be one to actually give a shot. You might actually like it. Um, don't let the smell of the tin put you off to start. Um, it's good, not gloopy, not overly sweet. Anyways, and I'm really enjoying this new to me Blakemar pipe. If you guys ever get the chance, um, Blakemar is, in my opinion, the most underrated pipe. So I actually have one other one here that I've never smoked. I got this as an estate. I'm still not sure what I want to do with this one. I think it has a little bit of a stain, but it's more of a natural. And it came to me, I don't mind if there's a little rim darkening. I don't know if you can notice that. There's like a burn on here. So I don't know if I'm going to sand that out. Let me know what you guys would do. It didn't, again, this one, neither of these cost me, they're both under 30 bucks from eBay. So I'm not quite sure. It bothers me. Like I said, I don't mind if there's a little rim darkening, but this is almost like the outside edge. So let me know what you would do. if you would sand it down, I guess, with some light grit. I don't know. Would I have to stain it? I don't know. It looks like it's maybe a hair above natural, like, so I think there's a light stain on it. But this is actually his nicer. This is the Lichtbräu. So this is, I mean, there are no fills in this one. This one is his base model Aristocrat. So it's kind of like an Aran would be, or Aaron, whatever, for Peterson. But this is, I mean, this is a beautiful piece of briar, and just that one burn mark on the outside bothers me. So let me know what you would do, and I hope you guys enjoyed my kind of first impressions on Warped Saint Espresso. Take care, God bless, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you again soon.